quick video, or try to make it quick anyway, today. It's winter time in Louisiana. It's getting colder, finally. So we're coming out of our hammock mode and we're going into a warmer type sleep system for the cooler weather. So today what I want to do is take my M1966 military hammock and turn it into a camp cot. Stick with me. Alright, the first thing you need to do, you need to go find yourself a couple spreader bars, or what you can use as spreader bars. They need to be less than 2 inches in diameter, so they'll fit through the end of the hammock. They need to be approximately 3 feet or so long. You want to make sure they're wide enough so you can tie your ropes off to the ends of them. And you want to make sure it's a type of bark or a type of tree. This happens to be yopon because yopon grows so straight, and the bark is fairly smooth. And not to mention that yopon is everywhere around here in Louisiana. So wonderful tree, wonderful wood. It's hard, it's dense wood, so it's strong, but yet it grows fairly quick. So what you got to do first is you got to come to where your ropes are through the ends of the hammock. You're going to have to take those ropes completely out. Okay, now they have loops, at least most of them should. They have like a lark's head type loop. Get your little drip washer through there first. Get all your suspension stuff through there. And then just pull that sucker. Well, let me get the knot through the end there. And you just pull the rope completely out. And there's the end of your hammock. Okay? You're going to do that to both ends. And then you just set those ropes off to the side because we're going to use them again later. And you just take the spreader bar. It goes right through the pocket. The reason you want them less than 2 inches because that pocket is approximately 2 inches. Like that. This is one of the functions of this hammock, is to make a camp cot. Stick with me. Readjust the camera. We're going to get started. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to find 2 trees that are about 10 feet apart. They can be further apart, but you really don't want them any closer than that. But about 10 feet. Okay, and you're going to take that loop. You're going to take that loop where that you're just going to put it. You're going to loop it back through. And loop everything back through. And I always leave everything on the string, that way you don't lose it. Now, you take that, put it around. And I usually go about knee height from the tree. And that's where you want to go around. Slide all this back down, out of the way. And then you want to go around your tree. Tie your loop, a knot, something that's not going to slip. I'm not going to get into a knot class here today, so. But something that's not going to slip on you. That's good. And then we're going to go down here and do the same thing to the other end. Alright, after you get it all tied up, it kind of looks like that. It'd be kind of hard to sleep in like that, right? So, what you do is you go right back to that yopon patch where you got your spreader bars, and you're going to cut you. Here, let me set you back down here. Set you back down. And now you may have to adjust the height, you know, but I like one end a little higher than the other. Anyway, I like my head to be a little higher than my feet. So anyway, Go cut you some steaks from that Yopon, and you're going to use those to help suspend it in place. I cut these a little long probably, but I want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And then just drive them in at an angle. Then, when you get it all staked down, it looks like that. It looks like a cot. Now, what you can do to tighten it up, because you know you're not going to get it tight to begin with, but you just windmill it, just twist it. You're twisting the ropes up, and you'll tighten it up that way, and it'll get real springy. Because the corners are staked, it won't go anywhere. It won't flip on you. Now you can see this corner is a little bit high looking, so I could probably pull it down a little bit, but you always make final adjustments. But now with it low to the ground like this, you can have your tarp over top of you and your fire right here in front of you, blocking that north wind coming this way and the radiating heat coming up from under you. Well, there you go, guys. That's how you turn your M1966 military hammock into a camp cot. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.